and welcome to this week's episode of So Fired. I'm Chelsea Toronto,
And I'm Dr. Lindsay Regier.
and welcome each week here on So Fired. We take life's shitty things and turn them into pretty things.
And we share all of our issues that we encounter, aka first world problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go problems.
Go problems. And this week we're also going to talk about following our intuition, what I think the perks are of being a lesbian, and the Curious Kate of Kate Middleton.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, before we do, Lindsay, what's your So Fired of the week?
Okay, so today is the end of an era. On this day, right now, is the last day I am officially, legally obligated to my lease of my chiropractic office. It's been 5 years and like 3 months or something like that. And like today is the last day. Starting tomorrow, new month. I am no longer responsible.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's fucking awesome.
I know.
That's
and like
so
part of
cool.
it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like kind of sad to
Fuck
see it
that.
go. I want to like say bye one more time.
I'll say it bye like when I walk by next time.
But it's so exciting. I was like, oh my God, like that's not mine anymore. Like tomorrow. That's not mine.
Wow.
I know.
That's crazy.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
I know. And I just want to like we gotta honor the space because that's what brought us together for podcasting. That's where we started. That's where we had our first episodes. That's our clubhouse.
It is.
That's where we go to Core Power.
I know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of sad, but I am happy to move on.
Is it sad?
I think it's just sad that I don't have a clubhouse to hang out in.
I know. I would agree with that. It's
Yeah.
nostalgic. You know what? I guess I have
Right.
been like processing this.
Yeah.
Because you've been gone
Mm-hmm.
from my perspective for a long time.
Right. Yeah, I guess I've been physically gone from the space for almost 2 months now.
Yeah.
And then I went back this weekend to get some more stuff and wow, this is weird. It's
Yeah.
empty. This is weird and it's going to look different in here and someone else is going to have it and I won't be able just to like pop in and do whatever I want. So, I think I'm just sad about the nostalgic fact of it, but for the responsibility of it, hell no. I'm so pumped to be done.
Yeah, I do think, maybe it's not a split emotion like good, bad. It's like, there's a lot of feelings in that building.
There is. So I think I'm going to say bye to it one more time. I could not get rid of Layla's dog bed. I had to leave it there. I just could not.
So did the new owners throw it away for you?
I don't know. You know what? They probably will, but like I cannot bring it to myself to throw it away.
Totally.
Because that was her space too. And then I just left a couple flowers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, random stuff. So.
Oh, congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, it's wild.
Wow. That's like a win-win-win.
Win-win-win. And my new job is going really well. So
it's really nice there.
I know.
Last time we cut away from it last week. Ooh, look, I gotta post it on my hand. Last week it was like towards the end of our recording our episode and I kind of like lost it. And Jesse's like, why don't we cut that? That seems like a private conversation.
Yeah. So we cut that.
Like, I hate your job and I hate you for leaving me. I don't feel that way anymore. I went to your Lifetime Fitness and it's a really nice experience.
We've worked out twice together there.
Yeah. Oh, to that, you know what I can say?
What?
I can start to see the thin through the fat.
In what way?
Like I was working out yesterday and I was working out today and like looking in the mirror and I was like, if I just work up that section, that's a pretty skinny leg underneath there.
You have a skinny leg.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean? Like you can kind of see it. You're like,
you're getting some muscle definition on the side.
Yeah.
On your lateral thigh.
Oh God. And the back.
Yep.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
You're welcome. Brought to you by Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah. You know, you just let me do it. And you took it personally that I was like, I hate Lifetime. What I'm saying is Lifetime changed the trajectory.
I did take it personally when you're like, I hate your job. I'm like, well, that's pretty personal. So.
It's I hate you. I hate your job. Well, it changed everything, didn't it?
It did. But pretty soon it'll be new normal.
Oh, it's pretty close now.
Yeah.
But it affected my life very dramatically. Okay, so my So Fired is also along the lines of this physical fitness that we were thinking about. So we're working with our intuitive lady and she's like, just be open to receiving, right? And so recently I've been wanting to get into running, not from I want to lose weight, but I know what it does. It makes how it feels when you're really very good at running. It like opens up your chest and you can breathe, and mental clarity, and like you feel so relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
So from that perspective, like that is why I'm seeking to start running and incorporating that into my life. And I just haven't done it. Shocker. Well, I'm sitting at Lion's Lair a Tuesday night. It's like 10:37. I don't go on until like at least 11.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on my phone, kind of doing all the things, and I see a text from this guy. His name is Johnny. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's like 21. We work together. He's like 6'2". He's from Honduras. He's got like jet black hair. Anyway, so Johnny texts me at 10:37 on Tuesday night and says, "Do you want to go running tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.?"
And you said,
Yes.
mm-hmm.
He's
Good
like,
for you.
"Really?" I was like, "Yeah." Because I was thinking like the normal me, or the old me rather, would have said, "No, I'm up late. I can't get up late." But like excuse after excuse. I was like, when ever does God himself drop a little angel at 10:37 the night before that says, "Do you want to go running tomorrow morning?" Of course I do. And I am so glad I did.
Yeah, got 2 miles in, two and a half.
2.5 miles.
Yeah.
It was hard.
I believe you. I can't run. So
we ran down all the way to St. Mary's, all the way back up.
She ran up and down a hill.
It was a hard hill. I didn't think that's where we were headed. I kind of just assumed we would head back towards back west towards the marks.
You thought you were going to be on the nice trail.
Oh yeah. I think we were like crossing treacherous roads and like up and down hills. What was cute is that we ran and then walked.
Oh yeah.
It was the right way to do it.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm.
And at one point he's like, we're warming up, and he's like, "Come on, it's time to go." I was like, "I know, I'm not ready. I can't do this." And then I think he was pleasantly surprised. Oh, so then I reciprocated and I said, "Please join me at Core Power." And he did. He was very good. Oh, it was a crazy story. I didn't think he was going to come in. And like the door had already closed. We didn't, because he said, "You want to go to, just meet me there." And then we have already checked in. The instructor's already got us like in child's pose. The door opens. Like I just gave up. I was like, "Yeah, this kid slept, whatever."
Yeah.
And like he walks in, he's got shoes on. He's like, "I'm looking for my friend Chelsea." And I'm like, "Yeah, Johnny." So I get him out, I get him all set up, and he was so good. He's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "No, I'm so glad you made it." It was really fun.
Yay.
That was today, like an hour ago.
New friends.
New friends.
I recently started running this week because I tell myself every week, I'm like, this is the week I'm going to start running. So I did like 10 minutes of sprint intervals.
That's the only reason I started running. I was like, "Oh,
and the only reason I'm running is because I want more endurance for snowboarding, and I just don't want to die of old age. And just in case someone like,
what?
Yeah, I don't, because like the better my cardio is, the longer I'll live and the more I'll be able to do more things. I'm just like, I don't ever want to get to the place where I can't do something because I'm out of shape. So I'm not gonna let myself get out of shape, because I feel my like endurance when I'm snowboarding like going down a little bit, and I'm like, well, that's not right.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll do like 15, 16 runs. I'm like, I'm tired. And then the people that we're with were like, we're still going for 2 more hours. I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm over
There's a lot going on there. Maybe it's not your endurance, is it?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't run a mile right now, so that's not great. And I'm also listening to this longevity book, which is really drilling into my head the importance of cardiovascular health.
I'm a big fan of cardio health.
You are, and I'm not, but I'm going to be.
There's a lot of value to it. Once you like, it was kind of like hiking, in my opinion, that once you cross over the like miserable stage, that when you can like tap into what it can do for your like heart and your head, and like oh yeah, if you've ever done hallucinogenics, running is up there.
I used to run all the time, and I would run like 5Ks, like 5-6 miles, whatever. Yeah, I used to be a big runner, and I hated it the entire time. But
that's because you hadn't crossed over.
I still did it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like looking for enjoyment out of it. I'm just looking for better health. So it's fine if I hate it the whole time. I'm good with that.
Well, there is a possibility that you may not hate it. There's a way in which people, if you push through it, maybe you won't hate it.
There is. Also, there's not a drug that I can take during the day.
Running is
to make me
enjoy running.
Running.
No, you can tap into it. I have. And that was before I did a lot of drugs.
So yeah, to be continued on my cardio journey.
What are your issues?
Cardio curious,
Lindsay?
Here's my issue. So at Lifetime, my desk is in a very well populated area. So I sit there and I hang out in between patients, and people just like come up and say hi to me all the time. Like, hey, what's up, going? There's this guy that I see every single day, literally no clue what his name is. He's of boomer age. He comes up to me this last week and he was like, hey, don't you think these ladies are having kids at really old ages? Like, do you see all these older women pregnant and with these kids? No wonder they are R word.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, no wonder all these kids are R word.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, uh-huh. He's like, autism is just like on the rise. Everyone's on the spectrum. Well, these old ladies, they see these celebrities having kids at 40, 50 years old, and they just think they can be popping out kids at 40 years old. Like, that's not right. They should not be having kids. They're too old. And he said the R word again. I was like, uh-huh.
Oh.
He's like, do you have kids? I'm like, nope, I'm past my prime. Like,
Oh, God.
Yeah, I was so uncomfortable. And I don't know why, because I'm sitting there, you think you can just lay on this random ass, very offensive, strong opinion on me. And I really don't have a choice but to sit there and be like, right. Okay. Yeah. So that was shocking.
It's like verbal abuse.
It is.
It's harassment.
It is. And also a man talking to a woman saying, how dare they have kids later on? What if I am of the women who want to have kids and I can't have kids and I would try for years at a time and pop out a kid when I'm 45,
Oh, I got something I want to say to this.
Okay.
How about the recent Alabama ruling of IVF?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Guys, 2 days ago, the Alabama legislature ruled that here, actually I have it off because I was going to say something terrible. Okay, Alabama Supreme Court issued a ruling on February 16th, so I guess it's a minute or two ago, declaring that embryos created through in vitro fertilization, IVF, should be considered children. Several of the state's IVF clinics have since paused services, and lawmakers, doctors, and patients raising concerns about the far-ranging impacts. What is that?
The far-ranging impacts of the ruling on healthcare, including reproductive technology.
Yeah, so our reproductive rights, yet again, front page, somehow, what is happening?
I know.
What is happening?
Now they're like, you can't even have kids at all because when that came out, I was reading up on it. And if they're saying that an embryo is a child, then are you committing murder every time that you decide to destroy an embryo because it's not viable? Or if it's just like, well, I decided not to have kids, now what?
Right.
Am I murdering children? So that is fucked up. And yeah, if that gets more widespread, all these people that want to have kids,
they're taking away our reproductive freedom.
I know.
So
it's either like, okay, well, we don't want the child, so just like let us not have the child. Now it's like you cannot have a child even if you want one.
Exactly.
There's no winning.
Can we just rant about sexual harassment and all things? Like, okay, so I know we've talked about this, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it on air last week. So last Thursday, I was at work. Did we already talk about Yoga Doug?
Yeah.
On the air?
Yeah.
Like, these, I don't know, I don't want to say boomer straight, but like, what's happening? And like people touching.
So just in case you missed it last week, this guy that we go to yoga with and that he's a regular at Chelsea's restaurant came up to her while she's working at the end of the bar and just like took her head in his hands and brought her.
No, it's like he put his hands around the back of my neck,
yeah,
pulled me in forcibly and gave me a kiss in the middle of my workday, like in front of everybody.
Yeah, while his wife is watching you.
I just feel like there are worlds colliding. And they don't respect, there is no even, like, I just was watching the news in an attempt to like stay, like, just in case. And I was like, oh. So the first story was reproductive rights. We don't have any. And then the second one was boomers released this like fun fact that Zers are have a 4% increase, or a total of 24% of Zers are anti-Semitic.
What?
And that anti-Semitism is on the rise. I was like,
what?
And they're like, Hamas. I was like, oh my God, stop.
Whoa.
I was like, what is wrong with you? I'm so angry. Like,
how is there a rise in anti-Semitism?
I don't know.
Honestly, I think because I'm going to blame it on TikTok, because there is a lot of nonsense on TikTok. And
they said they based it off of TikTok. Yeah. They're like, oh, with the kids these days and their TikTok. I'm like, well, first of all, why do you have such a hard on?
No, this is just like, okay, TikTok is to Zers as Facebook is to boomers. There are conspiracy theories and nonsense being spread all over Facebook.
But they don't damn Facebook, do they? Oh, TikTok.
I mean, I think they do. They're like, they were after Facebook over like election time of like spreading like false news and spreading like, and just like you're getting an algorithm of only the things that you want to see. So people get like really, really, really deep into like far right or far left conspiracy theories. And that's how Facebook's algorithm works. Like once you like it once, that's like all you keep seeing.
I get
so
that.
Then your mind gets skewed. The same thing happens on TikTok. It's all algorithms. Whatever you like.
Oh, believe me, I know algorithms, huh?
Yeah. You know, an algorithm. So be careful what you're liking on TikTok and like honestly any social media, because they just are going to keep feeding it to you.
If you don't already know this.
Yeah.
But like careful of the hate. Like they will like capture you. You'll be just like toe in the water. Next thing you know, you're like treading.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So yeah, it's a scary world out there. I don't know what's happening.
It was kind of discouraged.
Do you have any other issues?
Oh, did I have an issue? Well, yeah, I know what my issue is. I hate when you're walking around town. It's March 1st and people still have their Christmas decorations up. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
They love Christmas.
Why?
Because it's the most magical time of the year.
Ew, but you're like burnt ass wreath. That is really a potential fire hazard. Says nothing about love. If anything, your love has died.
Maybe they are disabled and they can't physically take the wreath off the door, so it stays there forever until their home.
Don't give me
home health aide decides to take it off. Did you think about that?
I would have the first time. However, there were so many houses down this one particular block.
Well, maybe that's their thing. Maybe the HOA is like, you must keep your wreath on.
It makes me so angry. It looks like trash. If you want to honor Christmas, then honor it like in a fresh, like fresh cutlery. Cut some new branches down.
No, this is what's happening. Okay, they have like Christmas wreath or like evergreen wreath from, let's say, November through April, and then once April comes, then you switch it out for a spring wreath.
Oh, I know what they're doing.
And then you go into the
what
summer.
They're doing. I used to do it in college.
They're seasonal wreaths, you know, and there's still snow on the ground, so they have every right to have an evergreen wreath on their door. I'm in defense of the wreaths.
Burnt and brown and disgusting. And I'm like, this is not how you hold Christmas. All right, then go out to the woods and cut down some fresh sprigs of evergreen and freshen it up.
Well, you know,
a dry ass like burnt brown wreath on your door is offensive.
I think that when you see it so many times going to and from your house, you're just kind of blind to it. And
I see it. Like, okay. I see it everywhere. And I'm just like, don't you have more respect for yourself?
I haven't been seeing any of these.
This one was like near Wash Park yesterday. This was just a whole street.
Oh, okay.
Whatever that coffee shop is on the corner there, where I used to have all my coffee dates.
Oh,
you know what that one is?
Well, no, they don't know what that is. So.
Wash Perk. Wash Perk. That's what it is.
Okay, that's the end of my issues. All right. Well, let's get to today's sponsor. Still my favorite sponsor of the Hydro Jug. So Hydro Jug is laser focused on creating high quality experiences to help individuals live healthier lifestyles through hydration. And we're super duper big fans of their Pro Hydro Jug that holds 73 ounces of water. And it's really cute. Look at that. So it's not just a water bottle. It's an accessory. It's a purse. You can put a strap on here. You can put your lip glosses in here, your AirPods, your wallet, your phone. It's honestly just like a catch-all if you don't want to have anything extra to carry with you. And we have an exclusive offer for our So Fired friends. Get your starter kit, which includes one giant jug, one sleeve, and one straw for a special price of $49. And you can only get that by using our code.
What the fuck did you just say?
$49.
What the fuck is that?
You don't know that? phrase?
I guess not. I didn't know over the rainbow land either.
I think doll hairs is from like Billy Madison or something, or like, yeah, movie, Adam Sandler movie.
From the 90s?
Yeah.
Doll hairs?
Doll hairs. 49 doll hairs using the link in our show notes. Check it out.
I want longer doll hairs.
I love my doll hairs.
Ugh.
Okay, so if you guys have been keeping up with us, we've been talking to our intuitive every now and then. We had homework to do. We can't remember what the homework is. But I do remember her saying that if you have a hunch, follow it.
Okay.
So I never really check my Facebook notifications ever. I just go on to sell stuff and then I bop off.
Oh, will you help me sell something today?
Yeah. So yesterday I went on Facebook and there's like 10,000 notifications. I'm like, okay, let me click on that. So that goes away. And I just glanced really quick. I'm like, let me see what this thing is all about. So I click on this notification and what pops up is like this publicist that I know that I've known for like a few years. She's like, get my ebook about how to be a commercial actor and be on TV regularly. And I was like, okay, that's literally what I want to do is be on TV regularly. And like, I'll be on a commercial. I don't care. Like anything where I can be on TV, like that's what I want. So I just happened to click on this random notification. I'm like, I will be reading that book and I will be gracing your TV screen soon, hopefully. And I'm like, the intuitive is right. Just follow your hunch. Just do random shit that you feel like you don't know why you're doing it.
God.
And that's where it leads.
It is. I was like taking stock this morning on my mat and I was like, what is this world we're living in right now? I don't mean like, oh, society's mess, but I'm like, on God's green earth, like, you're not there and I'm up. It's just so strange.
I know. And even
I'm not really using words, but like I was like, what the fuck business do I have being on stage? And like and it's just,
but you're following your intuition. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Also, like a couple weeks ago, I just brought one of my friends a crumble cookie. I don't know why. I was just like, I'm gonna bring her a crumble cookie, and she's like, oh, it's actually my birthday in 2 days. I'm like, well, there you go.
I knew that. And I got you this crumble cookie because I won't see you in 2 days.
I know.
Oh.
And I sent my friend like a really sweet gift, which I didn't even know was going to have a deeper meaning to it. So I could have sent her a card for her doggy that passed away, but I sent her a bracelet and it was just more meaningful. And I guess I was just like following my intuition and everything's falling into place. Oh my God. Look at us go. But I've yet to do the homework that she gave us because I can't really remember what it is.
Text.
And I'm finishing the book that she gave us to read.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought I was going to start the exercise of re-highlighting it. No,
and that hasn't happened. We can't meet with her until we do our homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of want to, you know what I'm realizing is a boomer trait that I have about myself that I don't like is talking shit about people.
Oh.
Like when it's a collective talk shit and then there's people, younger people, you guys keep me honest and are actually making me a better person. So I'm grateful that I spend time with that age demographic rather than the old ones because I do feel like it was acceptable to talk shit about people.
Oh.
And I'm trying to be very mindful of that. I'm not quite good at it yet. So I talk shit and then it's almost like it's a rude thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
People are like,
mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah, no.
I know.
Well, who is there to talk shit about?
You know, just at work.
Oh.
You just
say, oh God, no. No. Talking shit about coworkers, like, unless there is a collective one person that everyone hates, then I think, that's when it happens. But I'm not going to start talking shit. I never talk shit.
You're lucky. It's something I really wish wasn't. I'm going to try and do a better job of eliminating from my existence.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you don't talk shit outside of work.
Yeah, there's nothing to say.
Right.
I know. So don't do it there. I think it's just because we're bored and I'm looking to like be stimulated by just running my mouth.
Yeah. But then you will come to me and be like, they're talking mad shit about me. Well, you're also talking mad shit about them.
I know. That's why I'm going to do that.
You're above that.
I think in my real life, but I can become someone else when I'm there.
I think, you're probably bored.
I'm bored as fuck.
And that's what they do. That's the way of bonding at work is talking shit.
Yeah.
but I think you could
get a job that's more stimulating.
Yeah, get a job that's more stimulating. I think that you could give them that look of like, you're talking shit.
I'm the one talking shit. I'd have to
stop talking shit.
I would have to give myself the look.
They'll be like, wow, you're so quiet. I'd be like, yeah, I'm not talking shit.
I know. Here's why I knew that. Yesterday when I ran, I was so mellow for the whole day. A solid 8 hours of endorphins. So it was just chill. And my mind was like very at ease. So I didn't feel compelled to like busy it.
Yeah.
With talking shit.
I think you like the chaos of the talking shit and
I fucking love it. I was raised on it. New Yorkers, Buffalo, God, that's all we did. And I am like talking shit light compared to like Buffalo people or my family. Oh God.
Yeah, no.
If I could break this cycle of my family, oh my God, I'd be a perfect person.
Yeah. I'm just so Midwest nice. We're like, you don't talk shit, but you'll be passive aggressive as fuck.
There's nothing passive aggressive about you. You're just like, yes, I like that.
No, I don't like that.
Barely. Like, I like this.
That's passive aggressive.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Like, how about this instead?
You don't even know. You're gently being guided in a different direction. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, I really would like to eliminate that. I just feel so torn between like the way I was raised by my parents and their like death grip still on our society versus like the cool kids I want to be a part of. And I just feel bad that it just continues.
Sometimes they do say a zebra can change its stripes, cannot change its stripes.
Well, I can change my stripes.
I know some things are just so deeply ingrained with us that it's going to take a lot of work.
That one's going to take me a little work.
Yeah.
It is going to be one of the harder things I learned to do.
All right, 2025, you'll be a whole new person.
She didn't even give me this year. She's like, nope. You're going to have a lot to work on.
Okay, we're almost done with time. But
it's been a good one, hasn't it?
Let me just say this really quick.
Yeah.
Why I said what I think the perks are of being a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I went skiing this weekend with Taylor and Lacey.
Yeah.
Cute lesbian couple. They're going to Hawaii next week. And this is what I think would be a really good perk.
Oh, yeah.
Is that you are with another woman, like you're both looking at your bodies and you're both saying like, no, we're both gonna like not eat cookies. We're both gonna be good. Like, I want you to look hot in a bikini. No, I want you to look hot in a bikini. Like, I want to look hot for you. And like, they like know how hard it is for us to like keep our weight down and like be consistent. I feel like they almost are like helping each other out by holding each other accountable because they know photos will be taken on this trip and they want to have some good angles and looking good in their swimsuits.
That's why you think being a lesbian would be a perk?
Yeah, because you have someone there to tell you the whole time, like, no, let's like stick to our diet.
That's horrible.
I think that would be like so good.
What is wrong with you?
And also also take good photo angles. That would be another perk.
I was really hoping you were going to go somewhere different with this.
Where did you think I was going to go?
You only need one suitcase. You could share all the clothes between the two of you.
I don't know.
What? Instead, I have what? I'm dating my accountability coach. I'm married to my accountability partner. Ew.
Yeah, I love that.
I hate that. I know when we're together, I shouldn't be eating shit when I'm around you because you're like, no, just have a salad. I'm like,
I feel like it would be so nice because like you kind of eat like similarly. Like me and Austin eat so differently.
You and I eat similarly.
We do. So like, if we were dating, like that'd be a good perk. We're only eating this week because we're going on vacation next week.
We're only getting one crumble cookie and we're sharing it. That way we'll see whose body handles the sugar surge.
I mean, also they're really both into fitness, so maybe that's like where it helps.
So essentially if you just started dating the same person as you.
Yeah.
Oh, so me. Good times. I'm so hungry.
Should we get a crumble cookie?
Yeah, I'm starving.
Yeah,
we should get sweet greens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. All right. Well, it's a date.
We are married.
Okay, I guess we're gonna continue part 2 for our episode later this week because we're out of time at the moment. So make sure that you share this episode with your besties, like, subscribe, follow, all the things wherever you get your podcasts, and on social media at So Fired Pod. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Disclaimer. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories and statements expressed herein are experiences and opinions. They may not represent the views of the production studio or the hosts. If you disagree with our content, that's okay. No podcast is perfect for everyone.